What is going on, YouTube land? I am Chris Catalunya. Before we get into this shoe review today, go ahead and check out my Instagram, Chris Catalunya with the underscore at the end. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know when I upload a new video. And we're hitting it really close to that 10,000 subscriber mark here on this YouTube channel. Thanks if you're subscribed already. If you're not, you definitely will want to, because once we hit 10,000 subscribers, I'm gonna give away a Supreme Super Soaker and a Supreme Floral Skateboard Deck. So definitely subscribe to the channel. What are you waiting for? Also, this video would not be possible without the help from Kicking It ATX. Kicking It is Austin's premier sneaker boutique located in the Domain Shopping Center. Attaining the freshest gear from Nike, Adidas, Puma, and Vans, they're your one-stop shop for all things apparel and footwear. Check them out at kickingitatx.com. In hand, I was able to obtain a pair of the Nike Air Jordan 1 in that court purple colorway 2.0. Back in 2018, I actually did catch a pair of the court purple 1.0s. I don't know whether I caught it from sneakers or locally, whatever. I had the court purples and I had the pine greens, and you can actually check out that review above. Now, taking a look at this 2.0 and comparing it to the 1.0, I actually do like the 1.0s a lot better. I mean, I love the Chicago style colorway or the color blocking going on the shoe, but I just think the 1.0s look so much better. Regardless of fact, the court purple 2.0s, these had an original set release date for April 4th, 2020, tomorrow, Saturday. But because we're in this pandemic situation, a lot of things are getting pushed back. A lot of shoes have new release dates. So now the prospective release date is, I think, April 11th, 2020. So next Saturday. Now, if you're trying to cop a pair of the Court Purple 2.0s, it is a general release, but it's not going to be as easy as you think. Especially nowadays, we have to rely on internet environment. And a lot of those foot sites and local boutique internet sites, they're heavily botted. Nope, we can't pull up to Foot Locker or Foot Action and just capitalize on the shoe. That's not happening right now. And I'm not too sure if you're aware, but Nike and Jordan Brand, concerning local boutiques, they pretty much have their foots on their necks, into which, like these local boutiques, they're not allowed to sell Jordan Brand merchandise online. They're just barred from it. But with coronavirus, I don't know if that ban has been lifted. So when I say support your local sneaker boutique, like, I really mean that. Especially nowadays, they can't sell Jordans, they can't sell a lot of things. Like, if you go to their Instagram page, hit them up for a specific shoe, they'll probably be able to help you out. So the Court Purple 2.0s, they will have a set release date for April 11th, 2020. Check your local sneaker boutiques if they are going to release it on their websites. Kicking It, I don't know if they're releasing it on their website. If you go to your foot sites like your Foot Action, Foot Locker, they're definitely releasing it. Just check all over. It is a general release shoe. These shoes attain a price point of $170 USD at your taxes and your VAT, just based on where you reside. Now, looking at like a resale market, looking at StockX, looking at Go, just depending on the size that you are needing, this is ranging anywhere from $250 to about $300 USD. So there is some profit to be made. Now, in comparison to the Court Purple 1.0s, those ones have like a resale value right now starting at about $300 and going up to $500, which is kind of crazy. But again, the 1.0s look way better. Upon making your purchase, we are presented with your typical Jordan 1 retro box, where it's predominantly done up in black and you have some red hints everywhere with Nike branding all over the box. Your sizing label right here with the QR code, and as you open the box, of course, your tissue paper, and I took out the shoes on the inside. Pulling the shoes out from the box, these shoes, they look damn good. Now, purple is one of my favorite colors, but purple on a Jordan 1, that's like the perfect combination for me. I really do love me some purple ones, LA to Chicago ones, Court Purple 1.0s, the All-Star 2017 Chameleon ones. Even though those had some hint of turquoise and purple, it still had purple. Getting into the specifics of the shoe, again, being a Jordan 1, the upper is mainly going to be comprised of leather material. Now, remember the fact that this shoe retailed at a price point of $170 USD. Now, I don't know if Nike or Jordan are testing the market, seeing if the general public is willing to pay that $170 price point, or if there's a story associated with this shoe that I'm just missing. I just don't get the $170 price point. I say that because I'm confused, because when I say that the shoe is $170 and then I feel the leather quality on this shoe and it doesn't feel like $170, that kind of pisses me off. And concerning recent releases, we had the UNC to Chicago's and the Pine Greens, which had immaculate leather, and then when we look at these Court Purple 2.0s and they just have leather, it's not bad, but it's just maybe it's a quality control thing, maybe it's just my pair, but not $170 worth. And the color blocking is based off of that Chicago 1 silhouette, where we have the white quarter panels on the lateral, the medial side, and the vamp, which attains perforated holes for breathability. This is done in a white smooth leather. The Court Purple panels, you have the lacing system, the toe box area wrapping around the vamp, the heel cup, and the ankle strap, done in a smooth, again, Court Purple leather. In traditional Jordan form, we have that debossed wings logo that is depressed into that purple ankle strap right here. The bits of panels that are done in that tumbled leather are going to be the black ones that are at the collar, one where it's like below and above the ankle going all the way around, and the Nike swoosh that is prominent and in your face and wraps around from lateral, heel to medial. Getting on to the lacing system, I love when a shoebox attains more than one set of laces. The default set of laces on this shoe is going to be of that black color, but they provide us with a set of lavender laces, but they're not lavender laces solely. They are, or they take on a marbling effect going on. So you have that lavender color and then you have like a darker purple. It's not like a deep purple or a Court Purple, but it's purple nonetheless. And both of these are done in a flat shape and of a cotton build. Now, doing that union style lacing on the shoe, especially since this is not a matching purple, it doesn't really look right to me on this. Even in just having this set of laces on the shoe by itself, it doesn't look really right to me. I think black of the two colors works the best on this shoe. I even saw some pictures where people put a white lace on this shoe and that looks just as good as the black ones. And these laces feed into eyelets that are punched through the leather panels that reach from the toe box going up to the collar area. Now, behind those sets of laces is going to be the tongue, which on the front side is done in a nylon build and the reverse side done in a meshing material. And it is padded with foam material to provide comfort to the front of your foot. Now this is probably where that $10 premium comes into play, atop the tongue. Now your typical Jordan 1 shoe, it usually attains a regular woven label with the Nike logo on it. This one is actually a leather label that attains like a debossed Nike Air logo right here, done up in Court Purple. It looks pretty good, but that still doesn't justify the $10 markup. Taking a look at the inside of the shoe, I really love that it's done in this black neoprene material. It is my favorite. It doesn't get dirty as easily. It feels good to the ankles, and it is padded on the lateral, the medial, and at the heel of the shoe. The insole is done up in a black piece of fabric placed on a thin piece of blue foam, and this doesn't offer too much in terms of support or cushioning. Normally, I'm rocking a third-party insole from Soft Sole that I bought from Amazon. I actually have it in my True Blue Dunks right now. It has the arch support right here. These feel hella good, and normally I put these into my Jordans and I feel so much better. If you're interested, I have an Amazon link in the description box for these insoles. Towards the heel, we have that Nike Air logo that is pressed on and done in that Court Purple color. The midsole, internally it is employing an EVA foam as well as a Nike Air unit at the heel of the shoe for cushioning and impact resistance. On the exterior, you'll see like this white foundation going along the baseline with stitching. This is done in a blown rubber component to enable durability and flexibility. And the same thing goes on with the outsole of the shoe, done in that same blown rubber component, but this is done in a Court Purple color to fall along in theming. And typical to your Jordan 1, you have your circles at the forefoot or at the top, your grid mark system at the bottom, and your branding smack dab in the middle of the shoe. Now, when it comes to sizing, I'm normally rocking a size 8.5 or a 9 in Jordans. This is an 8.5. I was lucky to get an 8.5, and they do honestly fit true to size. If you don't know your size, definitely go when quarantine is lifted, try on a Jordan at your local shoe store, and then pull the trigger. Or if you don't, let's be real, this release comes out on the 11th. You don't have time to really figure out what size you need. Like, get on it. When it comes to comfort, of course, Jordan 1s aren't the most comfortable shoe. I already showed you the insole is pretty flat. They don't offer a lot of cushioning or arch support, but that's not something that you're not able to change. You're able to go out and buy a new insole. Things that you can't change: the shoe is not very breathable. Again, the upper is pretty much done up in leather material. It's only breathable at the vamp right here, and then this nylon tongue right there. But again, we're not buying the shoe because it's comfortable. We're buying it for aesthetics. It just looks like a hella damn good shoe. Overall, I really do like this Court Purple 2.0. I love the color blocking on the shoe. I do like the 1.0 color blocking a lot better, but I ain't mad at this at all. What I am mad at is the fact that this costs $170 for what? A leather tab right here? Definitely not warranted. Alright guys, I think we're at a good stopping point for this video. What do you think about the Nike Air Jordan Court Purple 2.0s? Is it a good pickup? A bad pickup? What do you think about the 2.0s in comparison to the 1.0s? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Go ahead and check out my Instagram, Chris Catalunya with the underscore at the end. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know when I upload a new video. And again, we're hitting it really close to that 10,000 subscriber mark here on this channel. Thanks if you're subscribed already. If you're not, please do. I would greatly appreciate it. Alright guys, I'm Chris Catalunya, and we will check you next time. Cheers! Sige na!